Shalom, shalom. All honor, praise, glory be to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Wahakad Ashakah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and elders over me and my camp. Shalom to the hopeful elect and to the elect. Lord will, this will be edifying and or exhorting. And this could be titled, The Great Whore Babylon Produces Harlots. The definition of a harlot of Google is a prostitute, a woman who has many casual sexual encounters or relationships. Now, this is titled America Produces Harlots because it pushes the philosophy of I'm gonna just get it in Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. So let me see if I can fornication. Talking about America, Babylon. And there's another one. Because not only the nations and outside of America, but especially the people inside of America, the men and the women, have drunk all of this Babylon wine. There we go. Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath of her fornication. So she made all nations. If she made all nations, she especially made the inhabitants of America, the people who live inside of here, who've been indoctrinated with this westernized mentality. And you grow up like that, you become a harlot. And that's why America produces harlots. This is what they produce. You know, you grow up in this place, you're going to become a harlot more than likely. You are. Yeah, you are. You're going to become a harlot unless you grow up in this truth. Unless you separate and depart and follow this truth of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then you will no longer, just be a harlot like everybody else. Because now you know better. So, let me get that. So, yeah, the women, especially a harlot, and the men also are doing the same thing. Because you see, let's see how the Hebrew uses harlots. Because the men have, he says, to be unfaithful to God. This is under harlot. To commit adultery. Men have been worshiping other gods as well. Christmas, Halloween, all these fake holidays. All these different religions, so-called religions, like Christianity, the Caesar Borgia, Buddhism, all these, the different names that they have. Exodus 20:3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. That's like, because we are we're like the women. We are like the Lord's woman. The Israelite man. And if we have other gods, then that's us committing adultery, playing the harlot. And we are this way because America, Babylon, we drunk of the wrath of the fornication. We drunk of that, growing up thinking that's okay. Because this is what America produces. How much more for the women? How much more for the woman, the westernized woman that lives in America? How much more for them? It's even worse. Not only do they worship other gods, but they actually physically being harlots, getting popped left and right by different men here and there. Like it's okay, walking around naked. Like that's crazy. But this is what America produces. So thou shalt know the guys before me. Because, you know, if a woman has another man, if a woman has a husband, then she goes, sleeps with another man that's having another man. And that's adultery. That's being a harlot. Punishment is death. Now, we are the Lord's woman. We are worshiping him. Next thing you know, we go somewhere. We celebrating Christmas, doing whatever, singing happy birthday, dressed up for Halloween, going to Halloween parties. We playing a harlot. We with other gods. False gods, I should say. False. And that's still playing a harlot. But all of this comes from America. This is the wine of America. Thinking that it's cool to dress up for Halloween or do all the other different celebrations, to eat for Thanksgiving, you know? And this is just straight up adultery. Imagine, you know, how would you feel? How would you feel if you gave everything to your woman? You know what I'm saying? You took care of her, you loved her, and then she out here sleeping with, you know, doing other stuff for other men. You're gonna be livid. You're gonna wanna kill that. You're gonna wanna kill her. How much more for the Lord? Because we can't give a woman as much as the Lord can give us. So how much more for the Lord? The place that he put us in, the position that he put us in. An Israelite man, you know, that's, and then for us to play the harlot with him, man, that's why we're going through all the stuff we're going through. Not that, you know, that's one of the reasons. You know, we doing dumb stuff like this, but that's why we got to depart. Harlots get put to death. Harlots are seen as an abomination to the Lord. The Lord hates harlots. The harlots are not something that the Lord approves of. So don't be a harlot. And America, you know, brings up harlots. This is what America does. It's a scripture that talks about how the daughter is because of how the mother is something. Yeah, but Babylon is referred to as her. And you can look at that like the mother. Well, the little girls that's growing up nowadays, they grow up with the mentality of a harlot. And then as they get older, it starts to manifest physically. And they begin to behave like a harlot. Starts off wearing clothes that they should not be wearing. Starts off wearing pants. And it starts off wearing little small ass booty shorts, small ass tops. That's what it starts off as, and then it goes on to worse things. Then the little daughter lose her virginity, have out at some young age. Prematurely, I should say, because they're not ready mentally. And another partner, and another partner, Now she just lost her virginity, and she already playing the harlot with 10 different dudes. And the mother that raised her is fine with it, you know, because that's what she raised her daughter to be. And there's different levels to it, of course. Not everyone's like that. You got low-level harlots, and you got great harlots, like straight-up prostitute that's on the street. To the woman who think that she can juggle different dudes, or think that she can do whatever she want, you know, from the mental harlot to the physical harlot. You know, it's all harlots. It's all the same thing. If you brothers could put the scripture I'm looking for, like the daughter is going to be how the mother is, along those lines. Like how the daughter is as the mother, something like that. Let me find this one. This could go along with it too. Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So if Babylon, that great whore, Revelation 17:1, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore, that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So that great whore, who has been causing everybody to be drunk with her crap, that's them people. It says, such are all they that dwell therein. They're drunk. What manner of man the ruler of the city is? Esau, Edom, the one that pushes all this, the one that runs Babylon. Then the people that are under him, the people that are here, same way, you know. Babylon produces, raises harlots, men and women. Over there in the eastern side of the world, it's not as bad. Some areas are actually real close to being how they're supposed to be, as far as how a woman have morals and respects herself, covers up, nowhere near a hoe, shares a man the way it's supposed to be. Some areas of the world is, you know, it's like that. But on the western side, over here, I mean, Western, as far as the westernized mindset, this you know, America, you got women walking around in booty shorts. They wouldn't dare do that over there. They got their whole head, face covered up. Everything, the face is just showing with some of them. But, you know, a bra and booty shorts outside. Like, come on now, some little... Yeah, you get, that's a punishment, a great punishment over there. But really, it's like, these are the Lord's rules, you know. You're not supposed to uncover yourself and reveal your nakedness, and you get punished for that. It's 14 minutes. All right, let me see. I'm gonna try to look for that scripture. All right, I found it. Ezekiel 16:44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee. Man, it's the point right here saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. That's the point right there. A daughter will grow up correct, right, and righteous if her mother is teaching her how to be a woman, being a woman, teaching her how to be a woman. But mainly, especially, if it's enforced by a righteous father that has this truth and this wisdom. But you know, the scripture says, as is the mother, so is her daughter. You know, all the I ain't gonna drag this out, but you know, all the women that I can think of, or so-called, you know, all the people I know are just like their parents. And if the father is a harlot, worshiping other gods, being unfaithful to God, to Yahweh Shem Shai, then he's not equipped to righteously teach his seeds. So I'm gonna close this out. Babylon produces and raises harlots. So shalom, Lord willing, edifying, and exhort him.